Oh, look at you, up all early. You don't usually wake up at this time. You usually sleep in until maybe 1 or 2 o'clock and then you rush your day. But today you woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, not only waking yourself up with that ridiculous alarm, but you also woke me up. It's okay, it's fine. I mean, I needed to wake up anyway. I have to go to the gym, and then I'm meeting up with a friend, so, I mean, I guess it works out. My question is, what are you doing up so early? Are you trying to meet somebody, or is there something you have planned? I knew you were gonna say that. I understand that you have work, but your shift doesn't start until 12 o'clock, and it's 9. So what are you gonna do for 3 hours? Your boss told you that if you came in early, you'd get more money for the day? Wait, so you have your regular wage, right? But if you went in a couple hours earlier, than your usual time, for the rest of the day, your wage is increased by a certain amount. Oh, well, then you should have just started with that. I wouldn't have stopped you. But did she say, like, how much time you have to come in earlier for it to, like, actually matter? I mean, I'd hate for you to go in 3 hours earlier when all you needed to do was show up maybe an hour and a half earlier. Are you, like, understanding what I'm saying? Like, there wouldn't be a point in showing up for extra work if it's really gonna take a toll on your body. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, there's multiple times when you come home from work and you're very, very tired. And of course, I give you massages and foot rubs and I talk to you and I make you feel nice, but it'll be, easily avoided if you didn't take too much time on yourself. I mean, it could be easier to avoid if you didn't put more time into your body. Does that make sense? Good, because honestly, I thought I was just saying random things. But with that, obviously, I didn't just bring that up for no reason. The reason I brought up not going in super, super early is because I miss you. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously, we sleep together and we cuddle and we, talk every night and stuff, but last night was kind of different. I don't know. I mean, I came home from work and, we cuddled and we talked and all that amazing quality time. But it felt kind of rushed and there wasn't really a lot of effort being put in, you know? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just me, but I just miss you. I guess you can call me needy or what's the word? Not possessive. Like attention hungry, but you're my girlfriend and I love you very, very much. So, with everything that I've said, all of that has been leading up to this. Um, do you mind coming back into bed with me for maybe an hour, hour and a half? Nothing too crazy. I mean, I just want to spend a little more time with you, cuddle with you, hold you, and tell you how important you are to me for just a little while longer before you're thrown into the battlefield known as your job. I hope you can at least grant me that wish. Oh, of course, I'm grateful for every other time we hang out and we spend time together. But I don't know, I just want a little bit more, if that's okay with you. Amazing. Well, I have been in bed the entire morning. Plus, I think I have to call my friend to tell him I'm gonna be a little late, but he wouldn't mind. No, I promise he wouldn't mind. No, I promise he really, really wouldn't mind. He's a very independent thinker, and whenever I go to the gym and I try to help him out with whatever workout he's doing, he tends to blow me off and tell me that he knows what he's doing, and then minutes later, when he damn near hurts himself, I have to rescue him. But if he has that type of thinking, then he could also think that since I'm not there, he needs to do things a lot smarter. That's not my fault. That's his. And plus, I'd rather spend my entire day with you than an entire day with him. He's literally a headache, and you make all of my problems go away. I mean, I don't know, like, I know we've been dating for almost 2 years, which is an insane number to me, but it still feels like even now, like, I get butterflies whenever I even look in your general direction. Whenever you talk to me and you make eye contact with me, I literally lose it. And I don't know if this is normal to feel like this, but I've never felt like this in any relationship I've ever been in. And I've only ever been in two. Well, besides this one. But this is like the happiest I've ever felt. And it's scary, honestly. But if it's scary, then I'm willing to walk through that haunted house with you. Honestly, I was just thinking of like a cheesy line, and that was the first thing that popped in my mind. I hope it wasn't too cringe. Okay, good. Well, anyway, can we stop the chit chat and can you get into the bed? I have all of this room and not a lot of lady. Thank you. Whew. You are amazing to hold and to be in the presence of. And I hate watching you leave that front door to go to work because I know it's going to be an ample amount of time before I see you again. And honestly, it hurts. It really does because in the back of my mind, I know that it's you and a whole bunch of your coworkers dealing with customers, I guess you could call them. Well, with whatever you're doing for work, it's kind of different. But I just know that you're talking to a whole bunch of people and none of them are me. Now, I wouldn't say it's jealousy, but it's just knowing the fact that I'm not there to, keep you company and there's other people to do so. And there's other people to do so. But enough about my insecurities and more about you. How did you sleep? When you woke up, you kind of immediately just jumped up and went straight to work, so. Oh, no, honestly, I understand you didn't want to wake me up and you thought that I was going to wake up a little later, so you just tried to, sneakily do your little whatever, but trust me, whenever you leave the bed, even if you make the tiniest of movements, I spring awake. I don't know, I don't know, you're just my happy place. And if you're not next to me, then it gets really, really bad. You make me so happy. Let's see. So you have to get to work in around an hour and a half. I have to go to the gym in around an hour and a half. So do you mind staying with me for an hour-ish? Just talking about random things and I guess each other. I'm glad. Very, very glad. Um, Tell me about this new friendship you made. When you came home from work the other day, you did seem very, out of it, but at the same time, you told me that you made a new friend called Rachel. There it is. No, go on. Fine, fine. It's just whenever a topic is brought up and you're very invested or you're very intrigued by it, you tend to glow. And I don't mean like metaphorically, like literally, you brighten up the room. And I love when you talk about things that you're interested in because it gets me sucked in all over again. You happy with that explanation? Okay, good. Now stop beating around the bush and go. You guys have common interests and common enemies. Okay. And she seems like she's in your age group. Oh, yeah, you did tell me that you work with a lot of older people, right? So she's like down your alley, if that makes sense. Oh, well, I'm actually very, very happy for you. Like, genuinely. You always complain about whenever you go into work, you can never, I guess, express yourself because you're always put down because you're like the second youngest there. But with somebody else there, you have somebody to back you up, which I'm happy that there's somebody there to look out for you. What about me? I have literally nothing going on. I go to work, I go to the gym, I hang out with friends, and I hang out with you. You're kind of my everything, besides everything else, but you're the majority of my life. And honestly, I'm very, very happy with how it is. Fine, fine. I met this new guy, and his name is Jackson. When I was at work the other day, he, I guess, bumped into me by accident, and our books fell. So when we went to pick it up, because obviously I work at a library, I dropped the books that I planned on checking out that day for me to read at home, obviously, and one of them happened to be a manga. And when he picked it up, his face literally, like, I don't even know how to explain it in words. Like, he became a completely different person. His expression changed positively, not negatively. He gained the biggest smile, and I think it's because he found somebody that shares his love for anime, maybe, but he is something else. When I tell you he can yap your ear off, he can yap your ear off. Obviously not comparable to you, but I didn't mean that in a bad way. I meant like the way that you talk. Like, he talks a lot, but you talk a lot more. Trust me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I would rather you talk my ear off than be completely quiet around me. Honestly, wait, I have to think about that. Well, yeah, because I I like proper silence. If you and your partner can be in a room with just yourselves and silence and be comfortable, that is like an all-time high. We've done that many times before, which I'm very happy about. But now I'm thinking, would I rather have you talking all day or would I rather have you silent all day? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have you talking all day. Because silence for too long would probably stir something up, and I wouldn't want to do that with you. Oh, shut up. Come here, come here. Amazing as always. Well, anyways, it seems like it's getting about that time. Obviously, I loved the talk. Like, amazing. And I love spending time with you in the morning and even after work and even on our little dates that we do. So, whenever you come back home from work, I will have something planned for you. Well, obviously I can't tell you what it is because then it won't be a surprise. So just think about it all day. Get yourself all hyped up and panic. Because when you come home, it's going to be something you least expect. Okay? Okay. Did I take off your perfume? You could just put some more on, baby. It's okay. Bye bye.